Hello, and I'm so glad you are here and back again for another recipe episode. So today we are making an all-time cool weather favorite, apple bread. You're gonna love this. It's perfect for breakfast, perfect for a snack, or even to serve as a dessert. It's super simple too. The weather is getting cooler and it is the perfect recipe to bring in all of those cool weather flavors. So you're gonna start off with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna take 1 3/4 cup of sugar and put that in. Take 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon allspice, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Throw that in. I like to get every little crumble. The smells already from the spices are amazing. We're gonna take 2 eggs, throw that in. We're gonna take 3/4 of a cup of oil. Throw that in there as well. It's kind of like a little bit of a slippery slide. Slide it right in, don't you think? And we're gonna take 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Throw that all in the bowl and we are going to whisk it together till it creates this batter. So I just got a spatula and we're just going to mix it all up until it comes to kind of a thick batter, because this is almost cake-like. Sweetbreads can be super delicious for all times of the day. The batter does tend to be a little thicker. That's kind of how you know. But I love sweetbreads. They are some of my favorites. All right, so we have it mixed up. Now is for the last 2 beautiful ingredients, which is 1 1/2 cups of pecans or walnuts chopped. And then the forbidden fruit. The juicy sweetness of an apple. I love apples, and these are super yummy too. You want a bite of my apple? Because I'll share with you. So we're gonna put 4 cups of apples that are diced into the bowl as well. I may have done it again. I may have gotten too small of a bowl for my big dessert. So just gently fold the apples and the nuts into the batter. Whoop, run away. All right, so we've got it mixed up. Look at that, doesn't it look like caramel apples? This is gonna taste amazing. Your taste buds are gonna be like, whoa, what did you just stick in my mouth? Because that's how good this is. So we now need to take 2 loaf pans, because this makes a double loaf. So you can stick one in the freezer, have one now, stick one in the freezer for when you just want that sweet little treat a little bit later. So I have the 2 loaf pans that are lightly greased, and we are just going to split this batter between the 2 pans. It's gonna be so good. All right, now we've got our batter in our loaf pans. Have them evenly spread out. They are ready to stick in a 350-degree oven for about 60 to 75 minutes. So come on, you ready? Let's stick it in. All right, so the timer just went off and the house smells totally amazing. If you want to give that mouth-watering aroma and fill your house with those beautiful cool weather flavors, this is the recipe for you. So we are going to set it on a wire rack and let it cool for 10 minutes. All right, so our apple bread has cooled and it is ready for sampling. I'm telling you, the aromas in here are amazing. I so wish they had smell-o-vision, because I want to share this with you, but instead, just make this fill your house with these beautiful smells, because that's what it'll do. But now I'm super excited to try this. Oh, my mouth is watering. Let me just break a piece off here. This bread is super moist because of the apples. I love the crystallization on the crust that gives it this really crunchy crust. And it's super moist on the inside. The little hint of those nuts and the pecans and the cinnamon and allspice with the apples. It is like a flavor marriage meant to be. This is super tasty and definitely dessert worthy as well as snack worthy. This is a perfect cool weather recipe. It is definitely dessert worthy and perfect to have with your coffee or your tea in the morning for breakfast too. Shoot, you'll be snacking on it all day. I know you will. I love you.